Okay, Adriana, it is October. Holiday shopping season is fast approaching, and maybe it's already begun.
Absolutely not. Not in my house.
Not in mine.
We're just getting ready for Halloween.
No, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And yet, there are risks.
Of course there are. There are so many risks. Brushing scams. Have you heard about this?
I've not heard about this.
So what it is, it's a big enough deal that the federal officials, the federal government wants you to know about it. Here's what happens. An unexpected package shows up with stuff you never ordered, Tony, and no return address on the package. Instead, the package may have a fake QR code that, when scanned, will could put your personal information and money at risk. Bridget Carey, editor-at-large at CNET, is here to help us understand this frightening scam. Bridget, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I know, it's like we already dealt with like email scams, and now it's coming full circle to like scams in your mail now.
It's a mail scam. Oh my gosh, here we are.
Well, what amazes me about this is like there's scams that I tell my mother about, like, you know, that's a scam and it's obvious to me. I would totally fall for this.
Totally.
This one's a weird one because what you're looking for here is QR codes that are in packages that maybe have no real description on them, and it's kind of a mystery, and so they want you to scan it. But think about a QR code. It's really just clicking a link, and you wouldn't click a strange link otherwise, but we've got so used to it, especially in the pandemic when we started, like, you know, scanning QR codes at restaurants to be able to get our menus, and now we're going, okay, we see QR codes everywhere. Let me just use my phone and open it up, but you're really opening a link, and it's taking you somewhere that probably wants your, to put a login or put a credit card. Red flag. Don't go putting things in if you actually did, you know, go through this QR code link.
So, I mean, what's terrible, to me, what's diabolical about this is it's preying on people's desire to do something good for someone they think is missing a package.
Yes, it's always going to be targeting like that panic feeling of like, oh, if I don't do this right now, you know, so there's a bit of a rush feeling or a curiosity like, oh, I really would think I'd be getting a holiday gift right now. Or I lost track of all the things I've ordered. What was this?
Yes.
Especially in the holidays when we're like doing all these sales and stuff. So what I've seen some people post is that they're getting packages of junk, like a $1 makeup brush, and it has a QR code attached to it. So something that costs them nothing to send it to you, but you are now curious and you're going through the motions. Just, you know, if it's junk, just to say it's not worth scanning a code. And you know what? Go to the main website. If it's really about Amazon and you're curious, don't scan the code, type it in, go to the app.
The code is so inviting.
Yeah,
you know, it's right there. It's so cute. You just could, you know, it's like, kind of like a fun thing. This is just horrible. Is nothing sacred anymore, Bridget?
Well, we're even seeing this on parking meters too. I mean, like you're in a rush, you're just trying to get somewhere, you want to pay for parking.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Like we've seen one in California where like it's
Well,
like instead of pay by phone, they like have it be pay by phone, but you're going so fast you don't see it. And what these scammers are doing is slapping a QR code sticker on something that looks legit. And so we're seeing this pop up more and more, and you're in a rush, you got your bags in your hand, you just want to get it done, and you're entering your information, and then...
So, let's say this happens to you. Let's say you know you got duped. Is there anything you can do to mitigate the damage?
It's the same as if you got duped by any phishing scam. Okay, if you gave someone your password, you got to change the passwords. If your credit card was involved, you got to call the credit card company. Maybe put a freeze, you know. But yeah, it's pretty much the same method. We've always been tricked, but now it's just a different way of tricking us through a different, you know, going through a link on a phone instead of actually clicking the email link.
Bridget Carey, thank you so much. I will never look at a QR code the same way again. Thank you for that this morning.
Yeah.